Refugees, yo.
Out there doing, we making money over here. You feel me? Anyways, man, it's going down each and every single Tuesday. You see my UGG mug. You see my face right here on Video Mix. I'm excited. I'm still excited from last week. Last week was an awesome episode. I was rocking that ammo clothing. That gold and black had me looking rich. Them shades had me looking richer. Shout out to ammo clothing, man. Shout out to bnimpact.com. Video Mix staff, our morning show, our team, our personalities, our new segments, our future endeavors. Video Mix ain't going nowhere, man. We got a lot coming up. Very, very excited always. Yeah, last week was crazy. Mocha Mommy supplied the coffee. We had DJ Epps in the scene. Gave his rendition and his version of what's been going on in his life. We had Gank Gank. That was a very, very positive street head, street homie. I got to get that guy in the studio, man. So I can't wait till that happens. I spoke about the open mic. I didn't get a chance to go last week, man. I mean, last night. I went last week for the Blueprint with Trina and CO. This week we had Freezy from Strong Arm. I didn't get a chance to go, but I'll be there next week. It's a lot of open mics starting.
I totally forgot about that. I put that on my calendar too, man. I want to check that out. That's in.
You want to slide next week?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, put that on our calendar. That's on the Video Mix calendar, man. We should just slide there, make a little appearance and show face there. Yeah, that might be a good little thing for us to do, man.
Yeah.
I almost would have been late for this episode tonight, but I canceled. I was going to slide with CP Hollywood. He's shooting this video with Gunplay. But I know once me and Gunplay go to talking, I'm going to forget about time. I'm going to forget about it. You could have forgot about this episode. I'd have been over there cracking jokes with that guy. And plus, I need to get us a blue bottle, man. Y'all see Rick Ross finally dropped the ball. I was right, Jesse. I was right. Oh, I wish I could get Gank on them. I was right, Jesse. You see that?
Yeah. I was checking that.
I promise I don't know nothing about nothing. That I was just guessing. I was like, it's either gonna be. I was really thinking it was gonna be peach, but then my second thing was like, man, a blue bottle would be gangster, bruh. I couldn't say red or pink because he already got the rosé. But I say, man, if he do something like silver, I don't know what it'll be. Vanilla possibly. But I say that blue bottle will be gangster. And that is a limited edition. Shout out to Rick Ross, man. It ain't about the liquor is the shout out from me. It's about all the business endeavors, everything from the wing stops to, to the Bel Air. He got one of the #1 wines in this country. Sparkling wines in this country, bro. I don't know if you know that, but that's a crazy achievement, bro. Like I be looking at when he has Zooms with what's the guy, Brett something, and I'm like blown away. Some of the stuff that they be talking about on that Zoom, I be like, man, salute to Ross, man. I'm proud of you, King. Like for real.
I saw him. He's on that show with Jay Leno. You know how Jay Leno does that show with people and just talking about their cars. And, so they got. I saw Lex posting about that. So that's an episode coming up. Jay Leno.
Man, that's dope, man. I seen him on the storyline. I be trying to stay up on what he doing. Sometimes he slide the Larry Dawg situation. I should slide the Larry Dawg situation tonight because Ross be sliding, man. He been sliding a lot on Larry Dawg too, man. We gonna have to get a Larry Dawg episode too. I've been trying to get Fat and Funny on here. That's been hard. Jay Lander, that's been kind of difficult, but we gonna get it cracking. We got some great guests coming up tonight and for the next several weeks, man. I won't go over all our other guests, but APG Cinco is tonight. Shout out to Vanna. Shout out to the Liddy Show. Shout out to that team over there, 24hourhiphop.com, bnimpact.com. Shout out to Highly Unique Radio. Also shout out Rock the Block Show. I'm representing y'all tonight, man. You see what it is, man. They gave me a shirt. I need a hat. I need more colors. Let's do it, man. You know, I'm representing y'all. Y'all represent me. I can't go any further. Y'all see that Jesse is like really DJing tonight, real heavy and staying with the theme of what? Haitian Flag Day. Jesse, you should have brought us some soup, man. That would have been. We need some Haitian soup in here, man.
Yeah.
Cause I done had a long day, brother. Soup Jumun. Yeah, man. So he been playing all that. I got it tatted on my zest. Cause I'm a yeah, he been playing all that Haitian stuff today, man. So stop acting like we don't be on point, man. We be on point over here, man. You see, I don't know, but I'm taking this back. I'm finna take this back to Best Buy tomorrow if we don't figure out what the problem is, man. I'm tired of buying stuff and spending 30, 40, 50, $100 on stuff and it don't work, man. I'm getting annoyed, brother. I'm really getting annoyed, and I'm about to hit the streets again and do some extra segments. People been wanting me to bring this life ain't that bad situation back. I think I'm gonna bring it back, implement it in this television show, and just blow people's mind. I love it.
Hey, before we go to the first break, man, let me ask you this real quick. Have you been keeping up with the latest kind of announcement from the CDC about the mask?
I haven't, man.
Bro, I don't know if these people really think it out. You know what I'm saying? Before they really go through these announcements, because it's like the latest announcement is like if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask in public.
Right.
All right. So
that's what kind of threw me off, because I was in Best Buy today and I seen 3 people with no masks, and then one of them got in an argument with the person. I went to go get two new tires yesterday on the truck, and I walked in there with no mask, and the dude made me put he ain't make me put on a mask. I'm just saying, allegedly. So now he ain't make me put on no mask, but he was like, "Sir," he gave me a mask. I was like, "Hey, free mask." I'm not gonna be one of the little Karens online. Just, hey man, we have rights, and I voted for Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's just crazy. They put too much pressure on the they're putting too much pressure on the people that work at these restaurants and these stores to enforce it, because now it's coming down to, you know, people being honest. I mean, have you been vaccinated? That's the thing, because there's no you don't have to prove that you've been vaccinated. Now everything's going back to, it's like on the honor system now. You know, and I think that's ridiculous. I think it's really ridiculous. Now people out there protesting. They want their kids back in school with no mask, but you know but they on the plane. They want you to wear a mask on the plane, but then it's just too much, man.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with, man. To the 16-year-old who was missing a couple of days, man, my heart goes out with her family. 79th Street Causeway. She was missing, but they found her. Sadly, they found her deceased. At first they were saying it was foul play, but now they're saying that it was a hit and run. So, man, if you watching this show right now, man, listen, it's not that deep, man. Help the family have some closure. If it was a mistake or whatever, man, like, close that chapter for them, man. That's a baby, man. She's 16 years old. She jogs every morning from her house, 6 a.m. in the morning, and to watch her uncle and family like break down, saying like, dang, she left, and they had to report her missing that night because she didn't come home, and that's unusual, you know. So
it's crazy how the uncle actually found her body. I like, they didn't bring out the dogs or nothing. You know, it seemed like the dogs had been able to find the young lady. You know,
right.
the uncle digging in the, you know, on the side of the road and finds his niece. Man, that would really hurt my feelings for him. You know, with that, like, ugh.
Yeah.
What these police dogs doing?
I'm about to go to break. My first guest is trying to get in contact with Mr. Jesse himself. So let's get it rolling, man. Let's go to some videos, man.
Yes, mama.
Hey man, what's good, man? Don't be coming back off of live like while I'm biting my nails, man. Like, listen, we back. Video mix. Respect My Grind TV. Respect My Grind Live. I gotta start dropping these episodes for Respect My Grind TV, man. I'm ready, man. I got the iPhone now. That's the big announcement. That's the big announcement, Jesse. They got me over $1,000 out of spout. Ah, ah. It hurt my pocket. Ah, I should have got it out of the video mix account. Ah, that thing hurt, Jesse. That thing, hey, that thing hurt when I had swiped that card at Apple. But I can show you my pain. I couldn't show that pain on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't let them see me at Aventura Mall like it was a setback. But yeah, man, we live. Do we got our guests on live? We ready? She waiting on me, and I'm waiting on her, and I'm ready, man. No, bring some more candles. Jasmine's on. Bring some more candles and roses. No. I think she likes pineapples. Yeah, bring all that. Jasmine, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's raining out here, but thumbs are good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I had a good day today. Very productive day. I'm happy to be here.
I see. You look real productive. You know what to help your productivity level go up? If you take that microphone in the back, the eyeball microphone, and you mail it to my house, overnight it, because I really want this microphone and nobody won't give it to me. And I figure if I ask you online, on live on this TV
you feel like
interview,
if you put me on the spot. You feel like if you put me on the spot, I can't deny it, right?
Yeah, man. That microphone is like the best microphone too, man. Especially when it comes to recording.
The Chaotica ball you talking about, right?
Right. I love it.
Yeah, that shit is so fun.
Yeah, so listen, let me start back over because I be jumping real fast. I do this with all my guests. No guns, no weapons, no drugs, no profanity, no nudity. You understand?
Okay, I'm glad you told me that.
We gotta keep it clean. Your edge is looking real on point. You the first guest you the first guest that I had that the edges went all the way around. She wanted to show the back. You know what I'm saying? She got that wet and wavy going on. You feel me? That's what, she got that real wet. It look like it's, hey, Jasmine, it look like it's fresh out the pack. You feel me?
Listen, I had to make sure I came correct on the show.
Man, I appreciate you. I'm going like 100 miles per hour, but let me hit the brakes a little bit. For those who have no idea who you are, right? If we was looking at the back of your autobiography inside Barnes and Noble, give me about 60 seconds of who you are. Go ahead.
Well, for those of you who don't know me or are not already following me, I'm Jasmin Cadavid. I'm born and raised in Miami. I'm Florida chick, half Colombian, half Guatemalan. I started in my career modeling, fitness modeling, and then I got into the urban modeling. Then I ventured off into cannabis. I was the first girl who came out with a weed strand in the hip hop culture. I had Jazzy Kush and Jazzy Moon Rocks, which I collaborated with Dr. Zodiac and Corrupt. And then, I do music. I started doing music. I trained with Wanya Morris from Boys to Men. My stepfather growing up was a drummer in a band, so I had a lot of musical background. And now I'm into the CBD world, and I've been doing it for a few years now. But we're a very, very big e-commerce wholesale site and retail. We do all CBD, CBG, Delta 8, and we sell to a lot of shops, but we also sell to a lot of different people too.
You like a little scientist over there. You named a lot of things, but some people might look at you and just think one way, like, oh, she just like this little modeling chick. So it blow like I know a little bit about you. So I wanted you to explain that because that's a little more sexy when a woman can be attractive physically, have a big brain, not a little brain, but a big brain in their head, and be about their business. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually pioneered a situation with the whole CBD thing. I know it sounds like you gave the fast version, but where in the world did you wake up to make you say, you know what, I want to jump into this CBD world or this cannabis world? Because there's a lot of money in it, but sometimes the
Yeah.
money don't make you move. You know what I mean? So what was the interest that made you jump into the cannabis world?
So, well, you gave me the 60-second thing, so I was like, okay, well, let me try to do this in 60 seconds real quick. But yeah,
Right,
I did. I got into cannabis. Everybody kind of always knew me out here back home, to kind of be in that world and be dealing with that. And
right,
when it started to become, like recreational out on the West Coast, and then Wiz came out with his thing, a lot of my fans were reaching out to me, and like, people that knew me personally and knew like history and about me. They were like, you should get your own strand. You should get your own strand. And I was always working in like cannabis events, and I was tied into it anyways. But the opportunity kind of just presented itself when I was at like at a cannabis event, and I took it. And then same thing. I forgot to mention this. I own Jazzy Rolling Papers. I brought out the first pink FDA approved color paper, and
uh,
there's unbleached, there's ultra thin, and then the pink one. The pink is the most popular, is what I told you. They're all organic. The glue is non-cancerous on all of them. And again, I would say that I really have a passion about cannabis because I come from a history of, from a very young age, doing experimenting with a lot of different things. And cannabis has been the one thing that has always helped and never hurt, you know?
right.
So to this day, like, I don't like to drink. I'm not really a party person, but, I smoke. I do all my exercises. I get done what I need to get done. But for me, it's just kind of like grounds me out. So I got a passion for it, history for it. So that's where it came from.
So let me ask you something, and this is on the same topic, but um is the cost of entry like super expensive when you started, or and on top of that, if you were to suggest something, because you said the e-commerce part, you brought up e-commerce, um talk about that. Like, was the cost of entry like something you had to take a loan out from the Cannabis Bank of America? Like, how did that play out?
Nah, I wish I was in that position, because somebody that's in that position that needs that type of capital, they probably are investors within a dispensary or something like that. Um,
Right,
with the cannabis thing, I partnered up with people. Like I said, Dr. Zodiac and Corrupt, which already had this thing going. So
right,
I basically implied like my artistry, who I was as a person. I had fan base. I was constantly in all these different places. So I brought what I had to the table, and then they brought what they already had going. And I kind of, learned how to do it like that. My first initial experience with the cannabis. Then with the CBD, I partnered with a very good friend that I knew, who started off on this venture, and then we kind of joined our ventures, put Jazzy CBD into this company, and I would say most of the money really comes right now going towards, making sure you still getting stuff going. Like, we just sponsored a fighter in a jujitsu fight. It was a cannabis infused jujitsu fight. So we
what?
sponsored a
Wow.
fighter. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was really dope. It's gonna be huge too. Like, it just started, it's 50 fighters right now. You got Khalifa Kush, you got Burner, and a lot of different people who like sponsor these different fighters. And the thing about it is they smoke before they fight. So it's things
Right.
like that, keeping your marketing going,
My
continuing
producer
to keep
started
new brands.
laughing because now, like, he's not really a fighter, but now he wants to start fighting because you said something about smoking. So, but Jesse, like, let her do her thing. Don't get in the ring. We don't need you there. because then the whole TV station gonna get shut down. But carry on, respectfully.
Yeah, the winner of the fight, they do get a pound of weed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot of incentives, you know.
wow, that's funny though.
But I would say that the knowledge that I do have for getting a license for a dispensary, it is very expensive. It's definitely, a couple million. So that's why these dispensaries, you hear about them, it's very, very hard to get licenses even. When Florida opens up for dispensaries, which, it's already in the works, but they have a cap on how many dispensaries they're gonna allow in the state, period. So,
Wow.
to get in there, you got to make sure you got all your papers. These people have, investors, and they probably already have dispensaries, a couple dispensaries in other states, like
You
Hardin.
probably got lobbyists, the whole nine.
They've got dispensaries in different places. So for them to come over here, it's branching out. They already got it going.
That's crazy, man. You is really doing a lot of teaching over here. You know what I wanted to ask you too? And I'm not a smoker, right? But I always like to hear like different um different people's walks of life. I guess I'm trying to say, because I know my viewership is all over the place, and then I love learning. I'm like from the street, but I'm a nerd too, though, in the same body. You feel me? Um, you said something about pink rolling papers. Are they already out? Because I know that
Yeah.
your other stuff is out, so it's out.
hmm
Okay, so yeah, we need some promotional product over here, because I'm looking around my desk and I see nothing from your company. I have nothing
Nah,
here.
I
That's a
gotta lace
problem.
you guys up. I gotta lace
That's
you
a
guys up with
problem.
rolling
Like, cause we
papers,
gonna represent the
CBD.
brand over here, and it's like it's a lot of people that watch my show. So why don't I have anything? I ain't got pink nothing. Pink, you know what I'm saying? I like pink
Yep. Yeah,
a
we gotta
lot.
throw a couple boxes, some CBD. I'm gonna have to lace you guys up over there.
Don't play with me. I'll pull up at your house right now. Don't play with me. So listen. That's why Jesse laughed, because he know I'll pull up. On the next commercial break, we'll be doing this over there. I'll be over there. So check this out. What makes a good rolling paper?
So I went out of the country to go really research and find like the best rolling. So like you mentioned and I mentioned before, I do music. I gotta take care of my voice. I sing, and I felt like I've smoked every type of paper: grabba, backwoods, Phillies. I've literally smoked every type of paper. And just for me, like papers are the healthiest. So when you smoke a
Right,
paper, first you want to make sure it doesn't just break so easily, because there's a lot of papers out there. You start rolling and it just breaks. But then at the same time, you don't want the paper to be too thick, because when you smoke it, you can like taste it. It's too thick. You can like taste the paper. Some papers they
right,
burn fast because it's cheap paper. You want a paper that
right,
burns slow. Since it's so thin, it's inclined to burn fast. So you want to get a paper that burns slow. My papers, they non-cancerous. The glue, that's important. You got glue that holds the paper on all of them. You got glue that doesn't cause cancer. That's better.
right.
Um, but for me, I really look for like whatever is the most cleanest and healthiest. Same thing when I eat now. Like I kind of don't want to eat like bad stuff. I try to eat as clean as I can, even though it's hard.
We speak about that on this show. I'm over here looking at some moringa leaves. I mean moringa seeds right now from my
Mhm.
tree. Actually, like I actually been growing different things in my backyard ever since this whole pandemic. I've been on it, growing a coconut tree, a mango tree now,
Yes.
soursop, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, trying to become more herbalistic, if that's a word. You know what I'm saying? Because cancer is real, high blood pressure is real, diabetes is real, especially in us black and brown people. Like we got it the worst because our diet is the worst. We eat off impulse instead of like eating to live. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know we got to play some videos. Do I have you for a couple more minutes? Because I want to come back and we're going to talk about this music too.
Yep, definitely. I'm here.
Thank you so much for your time. Don't go nowhere. Let's do it. On my chest, cause I'm muzzle. Respect my grind live each and every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. You already know what to play it. Just that dope. We done played that video so many times in life, man. Nappy Dread Queen, what's happening? All my queens that's on my Instagram live right now, what's good? I'm ready to go back to Miss Jasmin Cadavid. I'm ready to say it again. Oh, right. My bad, man. I like water, man. What you want me to do, Jesse? You mad at the water too? God, boy, my producer tough on me, man. Tough, man. I can't even have water on my show, man. You understand what kind of work this is, man? I don't get to have water. I don't get to have vegetables. He want me to Nah, I'm just joking. But, man, shout out to all my Haitians out there. Miss at me. Salute to all y'all, man. 1804, man. We representing with y'all today, man. You already know. DJ Miami just kicked in the door. Y'all see, I ain't lying. DJ Miami kicked in the door. I'm showing love to all my DJs, man. Shout out to DJ. If y'all trying to get some on some DJs, mixed DJs, DVDs, y'all need to tap in with DJ Miami, man. He been a legend, still a legend, man. We live on television on 8.4 right now. Y'all tap in, man. Y'all need to go on the website or log on to the television station, man. Shout out to all my producers and DJs in here, man. Jasmine still ready? Where is she at?
Yo, I'm in Florida.
Nah, I know. I'm just trying to make sure you still online with me. Listen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm right here.
If you had one song and you were stuck on an island and you had to play this one song, this one record for the rest of your time on that island, for the rest of your life, why are you shaking your head, Jasmine?
Because this is, you can one song, okay. Right,
one song
is
it's gonna make you happy every day for the rest of your life. What song is that?
I honestly that's just too hard of a question, to be honest with you.
I asked her a question that's too hard.
So many hard songs. It's like I'd be like, nah, this one. I can't point it out.
You know why I asked you that? Because I can't answer that question myself. Because you know what it is, Jasmine? I know every day I switch up though. Like I might want to be on my Tupac vibe tomorrow. Then 2 days later I'm on gospel. Then the next day I be listening to like reggaeton. Yeah, like then I'm 90s R&B and then, you know what I'm saying? I go from baby making music to country music to gangster music in like 30 minutes. I'm weird.
I go to cut your throat to go to crying in 5.
Like for real, that's how I am. So now we spoke about CBD, we spoke about rolling paper, we spoke about you. When that's what I wanted to ask you before I lose my train of thought. Weed smoking used to really be like a taboo situation, which I've never understood. Just stay with me. I've never understood that because cigarettes is one of the biggest killers of all time, and alcohol. And we talk about it freely, but the marijuana and cannabis industry gets this shadow on it like it's so dark and demonic. Do you feel like that's still like that, or it's getting better from when you started or when you were little to now? Do you feel like cannabis has a bad stigma?
Yeah, it does, but it for sure has gotten better because people are getting more receptive to it. Like since it has become recreational in like so many different states, like people have accepted it more. But there's still people who are stuck in those pastimes who look at it like, oh my God, marijuana. But I think that people didn't accept it because it wasn't legal, because the government wasn't taxing on it. They weren't able to make their money on it. But now, it's to a point that they're able to tax people on it. It's recreational. People can go to a dispensary, and be over 21, give them your ID, and you can buy weed at a store now. So yeah, it's becoming more accepted.
Jasmine, I ain't flirting when I say this, but you look like you smell real good right now. What perfume you got on right now? Thrill my audience because they want to know this too. What do you smell like right now? What perfume did you put on to come on my show? Let me hear this.
I had Prada on today. I put Prada on. I went to the studio earlier today, so I had Prada on.
She ain't go cheap. I thought you was gonna say something from Dollar Tree or maybe a little Bath and Body Works, but she went Prada. Y'all clap it up. I feel like I mean something. Hey Jesse, our show is moving up. You feel me? She said something that she had to go to the middle of the mall to get that order. You feel me? Like, let me stop acting like that. But I appreciate you so much. So now modeling and music, which one do you feel like you've been the most successful at or the most notoriety from? Is it the music or the modeling? And which one do you feel like you need to put more energy into? I know that's two questions, but take your time on it.
I definitely made my mark as a model. You know, like people know me, especially like here in Florida, South Florida, Miami. You know, that's where I'm from. Born and raised. Like people out here know me in the streets, not just in the street. So I made my mark and my name definitely as a model. I got a trophy up here. I was 2015 Video Vixen of the Year model, but I never wanted to be a model. I was I was most athletic athlete in the school. I played every sport you could think of, and I wasn't always looking like this. You know, I've had a lot of very ratchet moments growing up. I didn't always look like this. But the modeling,
so
it kind of fell in my lap.
So basically, you was a tomboy. I get it. You was a little tomboy. Okay, I got you.
Not all the time, but I had my moments that I just wasn't all put together, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I made my mark doing the modeling thing. Music has always been a passion of mine. Music is something that I always did. I was always trying to be in acting. So even in my modeling career, I did commercials, Super Bowl commercials. I worked on a Michael Bay film as an extra. But my music is where my passion is at. That's what I'm focusing on right now, along with my cannabis, career and amongst the other things I do. I've been to real estate. I'm into PFRs, purchasing future revenue. Like I got my whole hand in the pot, but really, right now my passion is my weed and my music.
That's chill. That's chill. So when it comes to the music situation, what do you feel like you're missing at this point? At this right now in May, what are you missing to take you from here to there? Is it you missing a label situation or support? Are you missing like a major label? Are you missing the funding? Do you feel like you got enough visuals out there? Because you're articulate as hell. Like you got your mind right. You sound like you put strategy toward the whole music situation. You're in the studio, so what are you missing?
So what I have spoke about in the past couple of interviews, for people probably that don't know or whatever, I lost both of my sisters in July. And my sisters were my biggest fans. But the past couple of years, I kept holding on to music because I thought it wasn't good enough. And I had all these different people coming at me and trying to offer me different things and say, you're supposed to be like this. You have to package yourself like this. And me trying to listen to everybody else, I didn't really do what I wanted to do, follow my heart and do my passion. So when they passed away, it kind of created a fire in me that was like, man, I don't really care what nobody tells me to do no more. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So at this point right now, I'm just like releasing the music, and I think, in my opinion, I think what I need to do is just continue to feed my fans. Like, how is anybody gonna respect me, as an artist? Like, I'll be honest with you, I gotta work 10 times harder than another artist because of how I look and the influencer thing. Oh, well, she's an influencer, or she thinks because she's pretty, they're gonna give it to her or whatever. So I gotta work a little bit harder, and that's cool. I don't mind working harder. I don't mind putting in the work, showing y'all, what I'm bringing to the table. But I think that really what I need to do is just release. People say that, oh, well, you need this bag and you got to package it like this. But it's like, why do I need that right now? Like, I mean, I can
Right.
have that. Yeah, I need that eventually, but I think right now I just need to give my people what they want. Let them hear more of me. Let them hear my diversity. Give them a couple projects. You feel me? Yeah,
But
there is people out there that have money and they
I'm a
come from family with money. You got Saweetie, that's Gabrielle Union's niece. Or then you got other situations that they in, better situations, and they can build off of that.
right.
But
But I'm
myself.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this real quick, respectfully. When we started this conversation off, look what you just said. Like that's still like you've already pioneered a lot of different avenues. Now you're pioneering into the whole pink rolling paper. I never seen that. So that's just what you do. Like you end up taking the road less traveled. So I feel like you need to keep doing exactly what you did in the cannabis industry, being the first person to do this, the first female to do this, and just keep being the first because you might see something or a pocket that hasn't been, you know what I mean, attached or a lane that hasn't been traveled down and just take that lane musically. You got to take what you learn in that pocket. And I say that because I've been that person too, where it's like, you do a lot of street music, Chaos. Why did you do I'm So High and Ecstasy? But look, that's what won. While everybody was doing trap, 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 street, street, pain, pain, I went this route and then boom, I won. And then everybody ran after me. Because most of the people that's laughing at you, they taking notes. Most of the people that's hating, they taking notes. Most of the people that's critiquing, they're taking notes. So my advice to you is just keep doing your thing. And I ain't really want to go off on no tangent or nothing. That's just my gift to you because I've won with the music situation. So now I just like I love giving that kind of advice back because I feel like you're doing the right thing on the level that you are on. And I don't even get the bougie vibe from you. You know what I mean? Like somebody like you, they might get that mistaking, they might mistake you for just what you look like, oh, she probably don't know this, or she probably, oh, she act like this, or whatever the case may be. But I don't get that vibe from you. The last couple times I just been, I'm very observant, and I don't get that. Oh, throw down some roses for me. I'm Jazzy Jazz, the rolling paper entrepreneur. You feel me? Like I don't get that from you. Yeah, like you floating like a little fairy. Like you got your little pretty ways, but I don't get like that from you. I did want to ask you this, and I promise I didn't want to touch on this too deep, but I've lost a lot of people in my life. You lost not only some real support, you lost your twins. You know what I'm saying? And they was your sidekicks and they was your support system. How are you doing? That's what my question is to you.
um Going through something like that, I think for anybody, like, it's very hard to like stay strong and grounded and like, keep yourself aware of where you are and where you're going. It's very easy to lose yourself and you turn bitter very quick. And
Right.
I have my moments. I mean, I feel like I just started getting into a space where I've passed the first stage, of getting over that grief, because I was in a pretty dark place for like them first 6 months for sure. Like I was very confused. You question a lot of things about life. But like I told you, you got two ways that you can go. Something like that, something like that can make you, and it can break you.
Right.
I noticed myself, using a lot, like getting drunk, losing control of myself because I just had all this, emotion in me. So I had to stop and tell myself like, nah, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna do this, and I just get back into my running. And I have made myself so busy with the things that I love to do, which is music, exercise. I have a 2-year-old daughter. I like being in my home. I take a lot of time for myself. That has helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot, and it's what my sisters would want. They always beg me, release this, please, this is my favorite song. And for those of you watching, download my song If You Let Me. It's out right now. I'm dropping Toxic next Friday. And If You Let Me was my sister's favorite song. So yeah, it comes in waves. Anybody that has dealt with grief, it comes in waves. So Sometimes you might be good,
it's
sometimes it
tough.
goes, but you gotta stay focused. Use it. Use the
Yeah, and it
energy.
and it never. I don't care what nobody tells um you or anybody else. I lost my mother years ago, and I'm still not fixed. You know what I'm saying? I've lost a good amount of people, and I'm still not in a great place. Like, and it's just you said it better than I can. It comes in waves. Like some days I'm good, and some days I don't want nobody around me. I need that time to just cry in the shower. I need to go work out. I need to run around the planet, and I don't want nobody. I don't even want my kids around me. I'm like, listen, y'all will understand when you older. Like, you know what I mean? Certain people that I've lost, that just hit you in your chest hard. So I commend you because that wasn't 1,000 years ago. That was like recently. You feel me? So I commend you for being so strong. I commend you for being so transparent because Jesse knows this, and I probably say this every episode. I've said things on this show and people see me in the street or they see me at a event or a studio and they pull me to the side and they be like, man, thank you so much for saying this or that because that helped me, or I never looked at this like that. So you don't even know how much band-aids you're giving out right now, and but you are, you know, for being open and not being closed to it. I know I don't have a lot of time with you. I only got a couple minutes with you. But what you saying, what you just said, give some advice to some young ladies that might be going through a rough spurt, whether it's from death or domestic or whatever the case may be. I need you to give at least 60 seconds of some advice. Don't worry about me. I'm not here anymore. The mic is yours.
One thing I want to say, and I do want to step out as a, a domestic violence advocate, somebody that has also been in this type of situations. Speak out about it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Y'all got to stand up for yourselves. We cannot continue to let people bully us or walk over on us and be like, oh, well, you're not supposed to do like this, or nah, you got to stand up for yourself. Second, this stuff does pass. A lot of the times we get stuck in the moment and we forget that this stuff passes and it feels like it's never going to end. It feels like the world is closing in. You got to focus on just getting through the day. Take it a day at a time. And as many times as you hear no, you're going to hear yes again. So if you're all the way at the bottom, just know there's only one way to go, but up.
Girl, you should write poetry too. You had a real Maya Angelou moment. I like, still I rise, phenomenal woman. Come on.
Listen, I've fallen down. I've fallen down a lot. So it's like a lot of this stuff is it's a mental battle, and we don't really realize it. It's really ourselves beating ourselves up. So like I know what it is to feel like I don't want to go. I don't want to go to tomorrow. Like
Right.
mental health is real, anxiety is real, depression is real, PTSD is real. People don't talk about it enough. Like we're afraid to talk about it.
And this is the month for Mental Health Month. Before you get up out of here, people that need to get in contact with you, tell them how to find you.
So make sure you follow me on all platforms at Jasmin Cadavid, at JasminCadavid. You can go on the website and order all your CBD, CBG, and Delta 8. It's www.the JAZZY, And my songs, make sure you download my songs right now. I got Toxic next week on the 28th. If You Let Me is out right now on all platforms. I'm about to drop the video. And just stay tuned for everything that I've got coming. Love y'all. Thank you for having me.
Man, it's not a problem. And when are we going to get the clean versions to these videos so we can play them on Video Mix?
The clean versions? Well, I felt like they were kind of clean. I have kids in them. But
yeah,
I'll be transparent. If You Let Me video, I already told everybody. I was like, nah, this is not for kids. If You Let Me video, it's all me. I didn't have anybody else in the video but me. So it's very sexy. It's not for kids.
Nah, that's cool. We working with it. We gonna figure it out, but I need you to get some clean versions to us so we can start running that. Because the people need to see it. And the people that's in jail need to see it too. They be watching our TV show. So, hey,
Oh, you got jail
appreciate you.
viewers in here?
Yeah, man, we do, man. We got TGK
And
Metro
all
Western
my, hey, all
Stockade. You
my
got
boys, all my females locked down, holding it down. I know y'all know me. I'm famous. I'm famous in there. I love all y'all. I know y'all making money on my pictures and shit. Go ahead.
yeah. They making money off the pictures. You already know.
Hell
You already know
yeah.
what the play is in there. They got to make that
Hell
money. You know.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Hey, get my package together. I'm gonna see you soon.
I got you. Thank you. Bye.
Man, appreciate it, man. Let's run some videos, Mr. Jesse. Man, Miami done came a long ways. That's all I can say. Every time I look at stuff like that, I just be like, man, Miami has really evolved. Man, again, happy Haitian Flag Day. We got our guests online, Jesse.
He's ready.
Man, I'm ready, man. We can do it whenever you're ready, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Haitian Flag Day, man. Shout out to all my Zols out there. Saka fit. Sapase, Mabule. There you go. APG Cinco. I caught him. I caught him when he left the house. What's good, brother?
What's good, bro?
Look, before
I
we
had
start,
just
I
left
gotta give
the
everybody
interview.
the same disclaimer real quick, man. I gotta give you the same disclaimer. No drugs, no weapons, no profanity, no nudity. I give everybody the same rules, man. On that note, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm chilling, trying to stay afloat. How are you?
Man, you're not staying afloat, man. Vanna say, man, you got to tap into this artist that I'm pushing. I'm going hard for him. So you got to tap in. I say, yeah, man, he got to let me hold some jury. So that's the agreement that me and her got. I ain't got no jury on tonight. Usually I had some jury on, but she was like, don't worry about it, man. APG going to take care of you. You just got to stop by the house. Matter of fact, when y'all do the interview, I'm gonna make him get in the car and then drive to your house and then drive the jury up. So I appreciate you being on the way
Yo,
to the crib. So listen, for all the people that's in the dark that have no clue about APG Cinco, explain your name first off, and then explain who you are.
well, my name APG. I started with like my cousins. It's called About Paper Game. So you feel me? Just put it all, made an acronym, or yeah, that's what it's called, like the acronym, I think. Put it all
Right.
together, APG, and then you feel me? Cinco, 5, because I'm the fifth oldest out of like 8 siblings. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
But what's your background though, man? I gotta ask you that.
My background, my parents from Haiti. My mom's from
Mm,
Compagnie, and my dad's from Ocap or Jackmel. I can't remember. It's one of them. But I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and then we moved out to Atlanta, and then moved from Florida back to Atlanta and back to Florida. So I'm really from everywhere, honestly. But like
right.
where I really like grew up, you feel me, can like make my own decisions, like choose yes, no, this way, that way. I would have to say like Broward, you feel me, Florida, because that's really where I came down here like 12 years old. So
Right. But then with you said what part of Haiti is she from?
my mom's from Okai, I believe, or Compay, yeah, one of them.
Oh, okay.
I think I got it
Right.
like mixed. I think my dad's from Ocap and my mom's from Compay. Yeah, it's one of them. But
Right. But have you been to either one of them?
yeah, I've been there 83 times.
Oh, okay.
Been
So
to
so with
Port-au-Prince,
that experience,
Ocap, Jackmel.
right?
My
With
fault.
that experience, what do you think some people get misconstrued about Haiti? Because some people feel like it's super ghetto, it's run down. We've heard a lot of negative things. What are some positive things that you could say about with Haiti?
Bro, Haiti is beautiful. Very beautiful. Me. Like when you drive in and you see the mountains, you see the air and clouds, like that's beautiful. That's lit. There's resorts, there's beaches. Bro, there's a lot of things Haiti has that America does not have. Like pink sand
Right.
beaches. You feel me? There's a lot of beautiful things
Right.
in Haiti. The La Puy, that's a beautiful place. It's like a little cliff, a lot of water. It's like the beach, basically. You jump off the cliff. They call it the La Puys. That's what I went. My first time I went to Haiti by my grandma's house. Jumping off the cliff. Cliff is like the size of probably like I say like a 2-story building. You know what I mean?
And they just be
It's
jumping
like
off of it.
throwing parades. The whole town come out, getting lit,
Right,
eating food,
right.
everything.
They give me carnival vibes.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
All right, so if me and you was going to Haiti right now, we just got off the plane. What's the first thing you eating over there, like, or where are you going to get some food from?
I ain't gonna lie, you get off the plane, it's gonna be in Port-au-Prince, so I'm going to Menchie's. You know Menchie's or Munchies?
So,
That's
what's
basically
so
what it's
good
called.
about that spot?
To me, cause like I was a kid, so like being my first time in Haiti, you know, like you want to see if Haiti got pizza, Haiti got hamburger, like stuff like that, like stuff you usually eat. So if I
Right,
go to Haiti right now, I'm gonna eat what I eat over here. Like you feel me? Unless my mom or my grandma's cooking. So I'm gonna go to
right,
Menchie's, get a pizza. Or go to Menchie's, get a hamburger. Like nothing really changes. Like that's the thing. People make it seem like it's different over there. It's nothing different at all. You go over there and eat pizza,
right,
watch TV, play a video game. It's the same. It's just like the time, the power, certain things are different. But I'll
right.
definitely go to Menchie's though.
That's real. So now you out here working this music. What's setting you apart from everybody else that's doing music right now? Because it's a lot of competition out here, man. You know what I mean?
It is. It is for sure. I feel like what sets me apart is honestly like my flow, like my wordplay, my vision too, my punchlines,
Right,
the words I use. Like I don't use words that everybody use, like goop, jit, like stuff. You feel me? Like Florida stuff like that. I don't really use too much of that. I really like try to rap, tell a story. Not even try to rap, tell a story, like tell my story. So I feel like that's really what's different because you're not gonna hear me tell somebody or tell my audience or my fans, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna sit here and say something that I never did. You feel me? I'm gonna tell my
right,
audience is people that know me in real life, my cousins, my family, my friends, and then they friends. So they know me in real life. So I'm always gonna say what I'm doing, what I'm really doing, what I'm really going through. It's not gonna be nothing more. It's not gonna be nothing less. So I feel like that's another thing that really sets me apart. As well as I'm very humble. Like I mean, I want to let my music speak for me. Like I don't really want to do much, have to show too much. I just want my music to speak for speak for itself. So
and on that topic, I feel like you said something important, man, because this new age of like hip hop, rap, a lot of artists say a lot of stuff that's like they super cap. So do you feel like does that make it harder for people like yourself? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, nah. To be real, the real always gonna relate. The fake still gonna try to relate. So
Right,
feel me? As long the
right,
one thing that it is, staying true to yourself. That's all it is. If you was always true to yourself, you never gonna have no problem. Cause you know, bro, I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. I don't have to follow that phase. I don't have to say what he's saying. I don't. You feel me? Cause I'm me. I know
right,
my dogs, my people, my audience, people that really mess with me and people that really gonna bump me and support me. They gonna rock out with me 1,000 because that's APG Cinco. That's really who he is. That's really how he be. You catch him outside, you pop up, see him where he at. He really fresh. You feel me? Fresh to death. He really got his chain on. He really this. He really that. He really got bread. You feel me? I don't. He really a humble dude. You go up to him, be like, "Yo, I mess with your music." He'll clap you up, take a picture, whatever you want to do. He vibing. You ask him a question, he gonna answer. You feel me? That's the type of vibe I
right,
give. Like that's just you
right,
feel me. So on that tip, just staying true to yourself. Like let the cappers cap. It ain't messing with your bag. It don't matter.
right. Yeah, we in a different era, man. But I'm glad that you said that, man, because sometimes people that even watch my show, they need to hear that, man. It's good to be yourself, man, regardless of what kind of person you are, man.
Really,
Like just embrace yourself, man, and love yourself.
really
So
though.
the
It's
the,
really.
the single that you pushing
Though.
right now, what's the main single that you pushing?
Right now, I got a lot of singles I'm pushing, but my main single right now I say is Zuvi. I'm really pushing Zuvi. You feel me? I got a video out. It's at like 7,000 followers, 7,000, probably like 7,020 views right now. So I'm really pushing
Hmm.
that tape. That's that song right there. That little track right there. But I'm also pushing Real Life. You know, it's a song my dog I got. That's pretty hot too. We finished the video. We ain't shoot the video yet, but that's on SoundCloud. I got like 1,400 plays. On iTunes, I got like 1,200 plays. So you feel me? That's booming too. I just dropped it like what, a month ago, a month and a half, like towards the end of March. I'm pushing those two songs right
Right.
now.
That's good though, man. So your main thing is like the SoundCloud thing.
No, that was my main thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really start taking music serious till like this year, if you want me to be real. I was always in the
Right.
studio, like I was always fixing my craft, you feel me? Always going to the studio, hopping on a song, dropping a song, hopping on a beat, dropping, you feel me? Like fixing my craft, finding myself, finding how I could really snap on a beat and be different. So I was always doing that, but doing shows, you feel me, interviews, putting out videos, putting out tapes, being consecutive with it, that's what I was lacking. But I don't really think
Right.
of it as lacking now because I really had a plan. I was just trying to master my craft, like, you feel me, to the best of my ability first. Being able to really put out
Right.
something like, damn, who that is? Oh no, that's catchy. Hold on, run that back real quick. You feel me? Rather than the regular old Kodak flow, like, you feel me? Like, you know, we in
Right.
Florida right now. People gonna bite whatever's
Right.
popping. Kodak had it on lock since he blew, so that's what, you feel me? People feel is popping, so that's what people are gonna take that route. Like, oh yeah, Kodak blue, Kodak said a wave. Let me rap like, bro. Like, you feel me? So that's how I feel
Right.
on it.
And then with the open mic situation and the showcases and stuff like that, how how important is even performing right now? Like, do you feel like it's time for that, or is it really important to you about these performances? Because some people, like, I don't know. I'm asking you questions like this because I like getting different versions. You know what I mean? And some people
Yeah.
feel like it's unimportant. Some people do.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something real. At first, I was feeling like it's not that it's unimportant. I'm just not at the right stage to do that. You feel me? But then
Right.
I start doing shows. I'm realizing the more shows I do, the more people I'm interacting with, the more people I'm grasping, the more people that's like, hold on, you feel me? 8 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever my time is, it's APG Cinco time. All right, everybody there looking like, okay, who this is? Hearing my song. All right, that's a play. That's out of that whole room, 300 people, 1,000 people, 400, whatever, 70, 80, 50, it don't matter. That's somebody new that
Right.
was never bumping my song. That just night, all right, oh yeah, let me see what bro got. Everybody got family. Everybody got somebody. Everybody got somebody that they could put you on to. And you never know who's
Right.
in that room that knows that one person that could get you right. So on that, I feel like it's important. I just performed Wax Crust Wednesdays. You feel me? I just did another performance in Port St. Lucie. One take. Like I do. I feel like that's important. It helps build your name as well. Build your base. People seeing, oh yeah, bro over there. Bro's just in the O. Now he in Port St. Lucie. Now he back in Broward. Now he in Dade. Like,
Right.
damn, bro, be working. He be moving. Who that is? Like, even though they already know of you, they from wherever, even if they from the same hood as you, they know of you. How Florida is, people want to see what you doing, who gonna rock with you. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Then they gonna start catching on. Then they gonna start rocking with you. Then they gonna be like, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, bro, fuck. Like, unfortunately, that's just how it is out here. So you gotta, you feel
No,
me,
but you
bite
know
the
what?
bullet and grind.
It ain't even an unfortunate situation. Not even to cut you off, APG. But my thing is this, bro. The more you're doing, you said it. You said it right when you first started, bro. Like, you might be in a room and it might be 30 people in there. You might end up with 10 fans, but you could be in a room with 1,000 people and end up with one fan. So it's really about like constantly campaigning, constantly getting out here, constantly working, because I've been down that road and I know that when I used to be doing like the Miami Pipeline or the Larry Dog movement, whether it was 15 people in that, man, I rocked it like it was 15,000. You feel me? And then I might have
Oh
got 10
God.
people that's like, yo, what's your Instagram, or what's your this, or what's your social media? And then boom, now they're loyal. More loyal than your brother,
Exactly.
your mama. You feel me? So you gotta take that and just be appreciated. Listen, I gotta play some videos and some commercials right quick. Do not go nowhere. We gonna come back. We gonna still chop it up with you, man. Like, I appreciate this time with you, bro. Like, don't go too far. I still wanna, you know, chop it
Yeah.
up with you. Say. Hey man, shout out to all them Zoles, man. It's Zoe Day. I ain't even calling it Haitian Flag Day no more. I'm just calling it Zoe Day. Um, oh, you know what I didn't speak on? Speaking of Haitians, that Haitian boy Kodak mixtape it's growing on me, man. The first time I heard it, I'm so used to the project version and the incarcerated mixtapes that he got, man. But this a different kind. They had him singing on there and all that. I thought that was, and I just seen him with Sweet Mickey. Now, how crazy is that? I'm like, is Sweet Mickey and Kodak Black finna drop a song? That would be interesting, dog. That'd be interesting. Movies. I didn't get to talk about it Without Remorse with Michael B. Jordan. Y'all need to go check that out, man. That was a really good movie, man. So y'all check that out, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened in the movie because I'm gonna give away too much, but definitely check that movie out. I'm still checking out old movies. Flight by Denzel Washington. I know that movie is old, but man, I had to watch it again, man. There was some things that I missed when I watched it years ago, so I decided to watch it again. The world's been crazy, so I also went back in the time capsule and watched The Day After Tomorrow. Now that movie, Lord, I like movies where it's like an I Am Legend, I Gotta Survive, Apocalypse, the end of the world, end of the times movies. I don't know what it is about the movies, but they make you jump in motion on an emergency tip. So I just really like the movies, man. My bad. Listen, we still got our guests, man. Let's do it. What's happening, homie? You
Yo,
still
what's
with
good,
us,
fam?
right?
For sure, for
So
sure.
now, what I didn't get a chance to ask you was, and I know I don't have a lot of time with you. I know you got to get up out of here, but are you with a label right now? Are you doing it independent? And the other question to that is, are you trying to get signed, or are you trying to get on a major? Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, I'm independent right now. Really, I just work with Vonna. You know, that's my manager type. That type tip. Like, she just, you feel me? Get me right, put me in the
Mm-hmm.
right places I need to be, say the right things. You feel me? Work out a couple things. So I just got a manager, but other than that, I'm independent. I'm not signing nobody.
Man, being with Vanna is like being with a team. Let me tell you something.
For sure, though.
Va-
That is true.
Vanna is a beast, man. So you chose correctly, man. Like, I've been dealing with her for a little while, and she's known me for some years. I've known her for some years, and man, she's serious about that business. She's serious about getting artist placement and in the right places with the right people, and she gonna utilize you gonna utilize her services the right way, man. Stay close to her, man, cause she close with the winners, man. And I don't just mean like celebrities and rappers, man. That's only one part. I just mean she's plugged in, and I respect her grind. So when she told me, man, listen, you need to tap into this artist, I was like, man, let me send them over, man. I don't be wanting to hear what some people got to say, man. But let me tell you something. It's all about being connected with the right people. And Vonna is one of them people,
Fact.
man. So when she told me about you, I was like, I'll check him out. And I was like, yeah, he got some heat over there, man. So what you working on now? Album, EP, mixtape? What you working on?
I'm working on a tape. Finna get a couple more visuals out though on the sleeve before. I'm trying to get everything like together. So once I drop it, drop hella videos. You feel me? 2 weeks top before each video. Like, just show my consecutively, my consistency. I should say my work ethic and my
Right.
consistency. That's what I'm working on. Cause you know they like seeing that. But in regards to like signing though, cause my fault. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'll sign, but like I only want to sign a distribution deal though. I don't really want to too much slide and recording deal. Like there's studios out here. You feel me? I'm hooked up with the engineer over at Fine Line, the scientist. You feel me? So it's like there's no point in me getting a recording deal. I don't need that. I don't need somebody to help me record. I know how to record. I have bread to go record. Like I just need distribution. You feel me? Publishing deal. Like people that gonna promo my music, get it out. Yo, listen to this. Throw it in the club. Throw it here. Throw it there. Throw it to the right people. Throw it to the. You feel me? Put it in the right ears. Put it in. That's all I need. I don't need anything else to be real. You feel me? So that's probably the only deal I was signed, honestly.
Right. But regardless, man, you young, man. You know you can make a lot of mistakes right now and still end up being successful on time. Do you understand that? Like, so take what you're doing serious, but don't take it too serious, man. Enjoy the trip, bro. If you don't take nothing out of this whole conversation, if you don't take nothing from somebody who's been in your shoes, enjoy every part of it, bro. Take time. This gonna sound corny, but really smell the roses, bro. Life is really short. And when you start looking at yesterday and last week and last month, bro, you gonna pass a lot of days real fast doing what you doing and be like, dang, boy, I really ain't get a chance to live in the moment, man. And I'm saying that from my perspective. I'm saying that because I deal with a lot of inmates and people that's in jail and in prison. And this is what they tell me. So I always try to make sure I tell somebody that's younger than me that, because some of them that's behind that wall, they didn't get a chance to say, man, I should have looked at my baby take more steps, or I should have washed my car a little bit longer. I should have stood on that Haitian beach and let my feet just stick in that pink sand a little bit longer and just smell what Haiti smell like a little bit longer. Looked at the mountains a little bit longer. Stayed in the studio and laughed at my homeboys a little bit longer. Like, if you don't take nothing out of this conversation, take that, bro, because life go by like this. So enjoy it, bro.
No, that is real though. That is real for sure. Of course. Like I ain't gonna lie, my uncle did tell me that too though. Both of my uncles, cause you know they produce for me and stuff. Like they was just telling me with everything. Like it ain't too much about like yeah, when you get to the top, yeah, it's lit cause you reach your goal, but it's like you reached it. You feel me? Now you got a whole new goal. So they was telling me it's really about like just on the way there, the road to success. Like everything you take a part of, all your shows, concerts, performances, open up, all your features, studio, everything. Like just enjoy that. So that is true though. I do appreciate that though. That's real.
Man, take it and hold on to it, bro, and like really do that, man, especially with family, bro. Like, I done been to enough funerals to the point where a lot of people that I buried, I'm satisfied with how that ended. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, you know, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? And we just left a year and this year where we just seeing a lot of people leaving here, bro. So just that's another reason I'm saying that. I'm gonna leave that right where it's at. So now I know we doing music. I know you banging out. Are you doing something on the side? Are we doing some Bitcoin? Are we doing some Forex? Are we doing some, I want to start a car wash service with my uncle? You know what I mean? What is
Yeah.
something on the side that you doing that like your grandma know how to
On
cook,
this
you know, or something?
well, right now, to be real, I got a little clothing line, exclusive apparel, you feel me? Go tap in, show love to that. But other than that, I am just investing in Dogecoin and like that's really it, you know, like
Take a
it ain't
moment to
too
clap
much.
that up.
I'm really
You
trying
gotta
to
clap that up. Let me clap it up. Hold up. Relax. Relax. I said we gonna enjoy this moment right now. At your age, I ain't know what a Dodge coin was. I ain't know what a quarter coin was. Well, I know what a quarter ounce was. But yeah, that was my old life. But listen, uh, I ain't know about no coins at your age. I ain't know about no stocks. I ain't know about none of that. So I'm proud of you, little king.
thank you, bro. Appreciate it, King.
How's that going for you?
Oh, it's lit, honestly. You know, it's rough patches of everything, but other than that, it's lit. Like, only put in like 2 Bs, right? A B50. So far, made
Right.
like 600. My dog, though, put in like 400. Little RJ, put in like 400 like 2 weeks ago, literally. This thing just
Right.
skyrocketed to 2 bands. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah.
RJ owe me
You
some
feel
money
me?
too,
Like,
man. Your
yeah.
homeboy owe me some money, man. I'm gonna send him my cash out So tell RJ, stop playing with me, man. This could go bad. This could go bad for you, RJ. We know you got money now. You heard me? Up that Dodge coin or it's going bad. I'm going to knock your mailbox. No, I'm just joking. But, man, I'm proud of y'all,
No.
man, because let me tell you something. You gotta put, because I'm watching it too. I'm trying to hurry up and get done with this interview so you can finish doing what you're doing. And now you got me anxious. I'm ready to look at my Dodge coin. I'm ready to look at Bonfire. I need you
Yo.
to go look at Bonfire. I need you to look at Pancake. I need you to go look at, I think it's Sheba. I still got money in Ephraim, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah,
Y'all better
definitely.
record what I'm saying and take advantage now. I
Boy,
got
they
this
not even
information.
keeping you putting them on jewels right now.
Yeah,
You
I'm
putting
getting
them on
this sweat.
yo.
What they say, I'm putting you
Get
up
them
on
the
this
sweat
sweat,
for
kid.
real.
I'm putting you up on this sweat, kid. Like I ain't playing no games. Listen, Bonfire, listen. If you
Okay.
don't take nothing from me, kid, watch this, kid. Bonfire is hard to get in because you gotta take your money. First off, it ain't on Robinhood. Now I got this. Hey, Jesse, listen to me closely. Cause we about to end this interview. I got this from TJ DJ. TJ has said, look into Bonfire. I caught it. If I would have caught it 2 months ago and put $1,000 in it, I would have had $14,000 like this, kid. In 30 days, his homeboy
Damn,
put 10
boy.
bands in it. That boy got 143K.
I knew you was gonna say, yo, I knew it was gonna be a nice honey bun.
Kid,
Once I hit 10, all right, honey bun off bat.
kid,
That's what
major
does
sweat,
too.
kid.
Major sweat, kid.
Kid,
Now
I
I
dropped the
like when
ball,
it jump
kid.
too.
I found out late though. That's the only thing. So now I put money on it when it's going down because it gotta shoot back up. But listen real quick before I get off the interview. I got money in Robinhood. I got money in Coinbase. But this what I want you to do if you don't listen to nothing I tell you. Listen to your OG. Look up Trust Wallet. Because I learned this from my OGs, right? Trust Wallet, go look at Trust Wallet and then start watching YouTube videos on Trust Wallet. I got money in there and it done bounced down and now it's on its way back up. Trust
Say
Wallet.
less.
Kid,
Trust
I
wallet.
can't even make Trust Wallet. I just gave you a whole, I ain't give you a check, I ain't give you a bag. I gave you a whole plate, kid.
That's a
Trust me.
sweat, kid. You just gave me
Yeah,
the
and go
sweat.
and
Put me on
go
this
look at
sweat, man.
Bonfire. Listen, go look at Bonfire. The only thing hard about Bonfire that's on Trust Wallet, when you gotta put the money on one coin, transfer it, swap it on another coin to move it to Bonfire. But dog, it ain't even 1 cent yet. It's like 0.00900. Bro, it's like it ain't even 1 penny yet. So go
I'm
drop
on
a
it
back.
right now.
Kid, I can't make it up, kid.
I'm on it right now, kid. Hey, kid. You
Kid,
said,
kid.
man, I'm on
I just gave you a plate, kid.
it,
Watch.
kid. Okay.
You gonna come back. You gonna come back to me and be like, yo, Grandma Chaos gave me a whole plate, kid. Watch. Listen,
For
I gotta
sure.
get you up out of here. But before I get you up out of here, right? I make everybody who's on my TV show do this. You got about 45 seconds or 60 seconds. Don't look at me. Don't worry about Jesse. Don't worry about nobody on my show. I need you to look at that camera and I need you to get some advice, bro. Somebody about to make a mistake right now. They probably finna go out and rob something, take something. They probably finna scam. I need you to talk to them for 60 seconds. Only you can save their life. Give them some advice.
Honestly, if you got loved ones, you got a daughter, you got a son, you got a little brother, especially if you got a little brother, you got a little sister. If you got somebody who really needs you and depends on you, and you know they don't got nobody else, and you know, like, you feel me, whatever the case, you got your parents, you don't got your parents, or your parents only you feel me, just to give you a crib to stay in, whatever it is, and you know whatever you about to do or put you in a position to lose that person or lose whatever bond or never be able to see them, Don't even do it. That's buzz. That's lame. You're not thinking. You're only thinking for yourself. Don't be thinking for yourself. You can't be a boss and only think for yourself. A boss never thinks about himself. He think about the whole organization. So if that's how you thinking, bro, fix up, bro. There's people. He might not tell you, but you might know for sure. Even if he don't tell you that, you know your little brother needs you. You know your little sister needs you. It could even be your big brother. It could be your dog, your big homie, whatever it is. Whatever you know you about to do that's gonna mess you up or put you in a position to lose whatever you got going for you, don't even risk it. Just sit,
That's a fact,
chill.
bro.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Just chill. Smoke a black and mild. Get your mind right.
and, and, put, and go get the trust wallet. That's what you need to go do. Don't don't
But
don't take nobody wallet. Go get in the trust wallet and trust that wallet. You feel me? Because you might rob somebody, shoot them, and then boom, they ain't got nothing in their wallet, kid. Now you done messed up this
now you
what?
just what and risk your whole life for nothing for a declo, kid, for a buzz.
Kid, it ain't worth it. Now, before you get up out of here, your information is at the bottom of the screen, but tell the people how to get in contact with you before we get up out of here, kid.
You can reach me on everything. APG Cinco. You can reach me on IG, Instagram, SoundCloud, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. I'm on everything. APG Cinco. YouTube, Spotify, Spinrilla, whatever you name it, I'm on it, man. Just go tap in with the kid. Show love, appreciate the love in this game. You need it, for sure.
I ain't even mean to take up too much of your time, Cinco. I appreciate you,
Nah,
man. Stay
hey,
up, stay safe, keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like you're on the right track, man. You said a lot of things that was great for this show, bro. So I appreciate you, bro, for coming on my show and blessing somebody. You heard what I told you, King?
thanks, bro. I appreciate you taking the time, just letting me hop on here.
Man, hey, y'all be safe out there, man. We out of here, man. Jesse, let's play some videos, King. We out of here.